So I'm pretty sure he knows what he's doing.
I remember trying to get Travis Kvapil to win here as he came off of turn 4 and looked like he had the lead that no one was. Travis Kvapil involved in this one. He gets sideways, and now they pile up behind him.
Hornaday's in it.
Clear all around.
Brendan Gaughan is in it.
Looks like Todd Bodine potentially in it as well.
Look at all these
They're not
trucks in
done
the back.
wrecking yet.
Johnny Sauter, Matt Crafton, Max Papis, all in this. TJ Bell had such a good run going. He's in it.
Todd Bodine, a lot of damage to that race truck. The 4th caution comes out, and it is the big one.
Heard somebody's radio, and I believe it might have been Travis Kvapil that said he lost a tire.
Travis was right in front of this group.
Not sure. It looked like the left front may have been down.
There's Johanna Long.
Look at this. Damage to the 13 of Johnny Sauter.
There's got to be.
Neuenberger in the 07 also has damage.
15 trucks or more involved in that whole mess.
There's Matt Crafton. Doesn't look like a great deal of damage, but certainly involved in this.
I think the back of his truck is knocked. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
The back of his is hurt. That's Todd Bodine there. He's definitely killed.
There's the Tire Kingdom Toyota with a lot of damage. Justin Lofton following him as they make their way towards pit road.
The 4th one is the costly caution of the night.
Let's see what happens here, guys. They're getting mighty racy. I know that back in here trying to get position. You're getting a little watch.
The 5 right there.
Oh yeah, he did. Looked like he definitely had a tire going down as he hit it up the track right in front of oncoming trucks. That 30 was on the outside, 33. Got them all.
Yeah, Jason White was involved on that. Didn't see him the first go round. Craig Ghost as well. There's Nelson Piquet Jr. I believe he's going to avoid it. And then the aftermath. Then they start wrecking behind him with Max and Johnny Sauter, Matt Crafton all getting involved.
When you're this close together, yeah, you see that. You see Kvapil's truck just take off.
And a head of steam.
That might have been a left rear tire that went down.
He had a left front down, and it didn't appear that the rights were. It appeared the rights were okay.
Yeah, the left rear looked like it had quarter panel damage even before it got to the outside wall.
Might have gotten into something, Phil, and knocked a piece of sheet, a fender or something in, and cut that tire down.
Take a look real time.
Hold your breath.
Keep your eye on the 5.
Pretty crazy right here. 5's that yellow truck right there, about 5th or 6th back. Takes off up the hill and collects all these oncoming trucks. You're just along for the ride. You can't see. You don't know where everybody is. You see Crafton back here. He gets run into by the 20.
Johanna Long involved. There's Johnny Sauter. There's another view.
Anybody from the 5 on back looks like they were potentially in this thing with some damage.
The lucky ones. Guys like Parker Kligerman at the 29.
How about Chris Fontaine at 84 getting by? Nice job.
Slipped by, yeah.
Take a look from up above.
And yeah, again, just watch the yellow truck there.
This is the aftermath.
Everything happening in front of them. They're checking up.
Oh my gosh.
Donnie Neuenberger got in the back of Johanna Long, pushed her into the 88 of Matt Crafton. That's what caught all these other trucks in this. There's Max Papis. He obviously got involved as well.
And these guys back here had it. They would have missed that wreck if it weren't for Neuenberger in the 07. He just pushed them. He came in there wide open.
And just about got all the way to the 18 of Kyle Busch. Well, that's definitely going to change the complexion of this race.
Oh yeah, now we may see 2 lines because they're going to be a lot shorter than they were.
Sledgehammers coming out. He needs a bigger hammer.
Oh yeah, he's going to have to get up on there and jump up and down. There you go, get up on that thing.
Travis Kvapil, tire problems send him sideways, and then they pile up behind him. Not only the first pack, but the second pack involved as well. Numerous trucks. But now Elliott Sadler in the driver's seat. And it was the big one. 13 trucks involved in this incident.
You're going to see right up here, Travis Kvapil. He's going to have trouble. All of a sudden, he goes down into turn 3. He actually had his hand out the window.
He was trying to motion.
He was actually trying to tell him, but he goes up right in front of these outside trucks that are in the outside line. Todd Bodine being one of them. There's Brendan Gaughan. But what's amazing to me, Donnie Neuenberger back here in the 07. Let's watch this one more time. Here we go. Goes up, and of course you can see this outside line. They got nowhere to
Bodine's
go.
right there has absolutely nowhere to go. None of these guys have anywhere to go. Some guys, watch the 93 of Colwitt, the 84 get by.
Good job.
Nice job by both of those drivers.
Now watch, here's Donnie Neuenberg back here in the 07. These cats up here, all these guys are already slowing down. They see what's happened. They got it made. Donnie Neuenberg, he could not have had any brakes. Look, he hits that one. He hits that one. He just keeps pushing these guys.
It looked like a train derailing there.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. He just kept going and going and going.
I think Kyle Busch's spotter told him, you better gas it up because there's a train coming behind you that could take you out. So he got lucky, wasn't involved, and still has a truck that doesn't have a scratch on it. Great crowd on hand to watch the final 22 laps from down to Chris Devoto.
Drivers just starting to exit the care center. Ron Hornaday, the first out. And I know this was sort of, we talked about the calm before the storm. We always know this can happen at Daytona, but what exactly happened?
Well, I was only Todd in front of me at one time, and I was just pushing him up there. But I feel sorry for the Steakham Chevrolet and KHI. I mean, all we want to do is finish. We stopped, jumped to the back there, and it was time to go. And Elliott was up there. I figured he'd come in. He didn't come in, so I was going to go back up there and try to help him, and he already ducked out. So just looked like somebody shot up in front of Todd, and I was already up on him. So
I think we're seeing it here too. That was a blown tire. It looked like from the 5 of Kvapil.
Well, that's what you get around here, you know. Todd was running everybody pretty close, so he might have got into him earlier and cut the tire. But it's Daytona, and I hate to see it, man. It's a bummer for everybody on this team. I mean, they've been working hard, and we'll get it back out there, hopefully.
Thanks, Ron.
2 years in a row, Ron Hornaday got crashed out here at Daytona.
See, that was some of that. He mentioned Todd, and that's something I kept watching. Todd kept leaning on those guys down on the inside. I don't know if he ever made any contact with Kvapil or not, but I know he was pushing him close.
Speaking of pushing, Nelson Piquet Jr. looks like he's going to need a push to get.
Jason White also exiting the care center. And Jason, I know that Daytona, one of your favorite places. You're always strong here. You have a smile on your face, but I'm sure that's not what your emotions and feelings are right now.
It's definitely tough. We had a great truck. Got back there. Just the way it goes at Daytona sometimes. You know, we had a great truck. Gunbroker.com. This is a great team, and just got piled up. Everybody wrecked there, and just nowhere to go. So we'll get them next week.
Thanks, Jason.
It's tough for Jason. We always smile, such a great attitude, and such high expectations coming into the season. He really felt like this was his chance to get his first win here. New team, Joe Danette, we mentioned that before. He fellow that won the Virginia Lottery, started Loves Racing, started a Camping World Truck Series team, tabbed Jason, brought Gunbroker along, and had a great run going. Was running up in the top 10.
Yeah, and you can't even begin to explain the disappointment. You're running good. You come down here with all the expectation, the highest hopes that you can have, running up there in the front pretty well, and then be taken out by not your own fault.
And we got to remember, this is a Super Bowl. This is our Super Bowl. This is the biggest race of the year. It just happens to come at the first.
Ray Dunlap.